Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to set up Webhook inside Freelo. So in this video, we're going to learn how we can set up Webhook inside Freelo with Pabbly Connect, okay? So over here on the screen, you can see I've created a workflow in the name of how to set up Webhook inside Freelo in Pabbly Connect. And after you're going to create a workflow, you can see there are two windows in front of you. One over here says trigger, other says action. Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We're going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, we are going to select it as Freelo. As in this video, we're going to learn how we can set up Webhook inside Freelo and Pabbly Connect. So that's why for the trigger application, I'm going to select it as Freelo. So what is Freelo? Freelo is a project management tool designed to help teams and individuals organize their work, tasks, and projects in simple and effective way. It allows to create tasks, assign them to team members, set deadlines, and track progress. And we're going to set up a webhook of Freelo inside Pabbly Connect, and we're going to learn how we can do that. So for the trigger application, I've selected it as Freelo. Okay, after selecting the trigger application, it is going to ask you to select the trigger event. So I'm going to click on it. You can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us various trigger events. We're going to learn about them step by step. First trigger event is item created. Trigger when a new task is created. So whenever a new task is going to be created in our Freelo account, automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response as you're going to select this trigger event. Okay, the next trigger event is item updated. So whenever any of the task list, comment, note, work, report is updated inside our Freelo account, automatically with the help of this trigger event item updated, Pabbly Connect is going to capture response. And with that, the last trigger event is item deleted. Whenever a task is going to be deleted in our Freelo account, with the help of this trigger event item deleted, we are going to capture the response. Okay, so in this video, we're going to learn how to set up a trigger event for item being created. That means a task being created in our Freelo account. So whenever a new task has been created in our Freelo account, automatically how Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that task. Okay, so after selecting the trigger application and the event, you can see that Pabbly Connect has provided us with the webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Freelo to Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below one by one. Okay, firstly it is saying we have to log into our Freelo account. Then you have to click on the profile section on the right upper side and navigate to settings option. With that, within the toolbars, click on webhook button and click on add webhook. Copy the webhook URL and paste it on the webhook URL field. Enable the toggle button of task created and press save. So this is the steps that we have to follow to connect this webhook URL with our Freelo account. Okay, so I'm going to firstly copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I'm going to open my Freelo account and I'm going to tell you step by step how you can connect Freelo to Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. Okay, so now to connect Freelo to Pabbly Connect with the help of the URL, on the top right corner you can see a profile button is given. We are going to click on it. As we're going to click on it, under these there are multiple options and over here it says settings. We're going to click on this settings button. As we're going to do that, the settings page of our Freelo account is then going to appear in front of you, and on this taskbar right over here it says webhooks. We're going to click on it. As we're going to click on this webhooks button, you can see the webhooks page is then going to appear in front of you, and over here it says add webhook. We are going to click on it. Firstly, it is asking for the webhook URL. So in the webhook URL field, we have to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. So I've pasted the webhook URL. It says what type of events do you want to be notified about. I want to be notified about the item being created. That means the task being created. So from this, I'm going to toggle this button task created right over here so that the response of the task being created is going to be forwarded to this webhook URL. Okay, and over here from these options, I'm going to select for all projects right over here. Okay, after pasting the webhook URL, selecting the notified about information right over here, clicking on for all projects, you have to click on this save button. You can see a webhook has been added to our Freelo account, and this is the webhook added for the task being created. Okay, so as the webhook is now been added, I'm going to take you back to my workflow. It says waiting for webhook response. So now what we are going to do is we are going to create a new task in our Freelo account, and we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the task being created or not. For that, I'm going to create a new task in my Freelo account. For that, click on this projects button and the project that you have created in a Freelo account. So these are the tasks. I'm going to create a new one right over here. For that, click on this plus button and click on add a task right over here. As you're going to do that, it is going to ask you for the project. So I'm going to select the project, and for the list, I'm going to select a list right over here. It is asking for the task name. I'm going to give it task name as test name right over here. Okay, next it is asking for the task description. I'm going to write the task description also as test. Okay, as we are creating a test task right over here. After that, it is asking for the assign to. I don't want to assign the task, so I'm going to skip the part. For the deadline, I don't want any deadline. I've selected as no deadline, and I don't want to give all the other details also. I don't require the field, so I'm going to skip all the part. Now I'm going to click on the save button to create a new task in my Freelo account. You can see a task in the name of test name has been created in my Freelo account. Okay, as we have created a task in our account, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect workflow that I've created, and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the task being created in my Freelo account or not. For that, I'm going to open my workflow. I'm going to scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here, Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the task being created in our Freelo account. Let us tally the response. The task list comes over here as Pab list. You can see so the project name, the project under which we have created the task. Over here, we have the project ID also. The name of the task is test name. You can see this is a task that I've created in the name of test name has been captured in our response. The data is the ID right over here. The date being added with the time is given to us right over here with all the other details. So this means that Freelo is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect, and this is how you set up a webhook inside Freelo with Pabbly Connect. Okay, so this was it for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on below if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation with the help of Pabbly Connect between multiple applications. If you have any doubts, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask your queries on forum.pabbly.com. If you have any queries regarding the pricing of Pabbly Connect, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions and doubts, and please share this video, and thank you for watching.